How you doing, guys? This is Jason Gutierrez, PT here, doing a little Saturday training. Gonna do a quick video on 3 quick things you can do to make every repetition you do a little more effective. Gonna talk about basically shifting. Number 1, shifting your weight back to your heels. So I'm talking about standing functional strength in a standing position, and gravity wants you pulled over. You're going to shift your weight back to your heels, which is going to help you engage your posterior chain, which is every muscle on the back half of your body, your calves, glutes, hamstrings, spinal erector muscles that pull you straight, shoulder blades, back of your neck. That's number 1. Number 2, we're going to talk about mind, body, thinking about what you're working. So mind-body connection with the repetitions. What exactly am I trying to work here? And focusing on that contraction with each rep, which is pretty huge, and studies have even shown that. And number 3, we're going to try an alternative grip. An alternative grip, which is going to be instead of grabbing like this, which is kind of a normal grip with the thumb kind of tucked in, we're going to actually have the thumb extended into a kind of a neutral position, and that's gonna facilitate less of a power grip and more requirement from the muscles that you're working in the movement. All right. So basically, posterior shift. We can do those either centrally, or we can do those one side at a time. So what I'm gonna do, use a high mount, and all I'm going to do is, I feel right now that resistance is trying to pull me kind of forward towards it. So I'm just going to shift my weight back to my heels, and then come back up a little bit, and then come right back again to the heels. So we'll say the middle of the foot to the heels. Now this is a game changer, because gravity is always inducing a strain and pulling you over, pulling you down, pushing into your spine. So when you can engage your posterior chain just by shifting back, and we can even open our feet a little wider. I'm going to try that. All right, and so I'm just squeezing every muscle on the back side of my body, but the main thing is I want to feel my weight is shifting into my heels. And then I can even go one side at a time. So I can come towards the left side. I'm just angling towards the left. And I'm just feeling the weight going through my left heel as I shift backwards. So this doesn't have to be done with a wall mount and resistance bands, which is obviously my preferred setup. But you could have dumbbells in your hands. You could have a bar, holding a bar up overhead. Hold a can of soup in each hand up overhead. Hold a can of soup at shoulder level in each hand. As long as you're shifting your weight posterior to the heels. Right? So that's going to just tell everything on the back side of the body to wake up, engage, and that's pretty much it. So that's number 1. So number 2 would be, we can actually do 2 and 3 together. So we're going to do engaging the shoulder blade more by using that alternative grip. So for example, I'll just kind of show you with the band. So my thumb is going to be up. All right, so I'm just going to use my 4 fingers besides my thumb, and that's what I'm going to grip with. And I'm going to do that on both hands. So my thumb is actually up on the band. I'll try to pull it back so you can see it. So it's kind of resting on the bands themselves. And I'm just going to go ahead and do my standard row at shoulder level. So again, it's less grip and more proximal contraction. With proximal would be your shoulder blades, distal would be your grip, your hand. Proximal is up top and distal is low. So the other reason I like this grip is I see a lot of osteoarthritis and degenerative joint disease and cartilage wear and tear in that thumb joint where the thumb meets the wrist. So I know that this thumb is going to be neutral, and it's not going to be tucking in and straining into flexion, which would be that curl position of the thumb, pulling the thumb in. So that's basically it, guys. Those are game changers. Thanks for enjoying the video. Hope you have a great day.